Hey seniors, welcome to October, our month we call College Knowledge Month. This whole month we are going to talk about college applications. In today's video, we're going to break down the senior year timeline to give you a big picture view of all the things that we're going to accomplish with college and career. No need to write this down. This presentation is in the class of 2021 Schoology folder under resources in the file called Miss Mathowitz. Let's meet your college counseling team. Miss Mathowitz is your 12th grade counselor. She will be the one that you put down on all college and scholarship applications as your counselor. This year we are a team, and Ms. Vestrom, the grade 11 counselor, and Ms. Schmitz, the grade 10 counselor, will also be helping Ms. Mathowitz. Any questions that you have, please email Ms. Mathowitz. If she can't get to them, Ms. Vestrom or Ms. Schmitz will probably answer your question. So today we're going to go over the senior year timeline, kind of giving you a big picture view of all the stuff that is going to happen. And so to start off with, September has come and gone, and all we really wanted you to be doing is kind of getting used to being back in school. I know it's distance learning and looks a little bit different, but we can still make it through this year. So in September, hopefully you were kind of thinking about what you want to do after you graduate from Washington. Thinking about maybe some colleges you want to apply to or a career that you might have. If you didn't, don't worry about that. We'll get you caught up, and that is what October is for. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, nervous, scared, excited, all that is okay right now. We are here to help and give you kind of a month-by-month timeline and to-do list to make sure that you stay on track. And so October, like I've said, is we're going to start applying to colleges. Most Washington students will do 3 to 5 college applications. Some do 1, some do 10, but just know you'll do what is right for you. In Schoology, you will notice that we are starting to get more and more college admission reps signing up to meet with students virtually. If we were in person, these meetings would take place in the college center, and the admission rep from the different colleges around the Midwest would come to Washington, meet with a small group, and just talk about what their college has to offer, the application process, financial aid, cost, and all the fun things to do on their college campus. These are really a good visit to do with the admission rep to get a feel for what the college campus is like. And so these are still being held, but they're done virtually. Just RSVP to the link in the events, and we will send you the Google Meet link to join in. Just because you join in on one of these does not mean you have to apply to that college. They're just more for you to get information about the colleges. You'll also notice we are going to continue our College 101 sessions. If you joined in on those are just a simple, laid-back, informal way for you to get information, to get help, to ask questions, and a lot of those towards the end of October will be about getting application help, where you can start an application and pop in and show your screen and ask specific questions about a area you might have questions about on the application, or just get more information. So October really becomes our big month for those college applications. You're going to be using Zello to track all of your applications, and we'll talk more about the application process and Zello and all that in another video. But just so you're aware of that, we are using Zello this year instead of Naviance. In November, we're going to be finishing up our college applications, and we turn and work on our financial aid. We want you to receive free money to help pay for college, and so you will be completing the FAFSA or the DREAM Act to help get money. And so that brings up a point when you're applying to colleges. Don't not apply somewhere because of the cost. You never know what your final amount would be for loans or free money like grants and scholarships that you get from a college until later in like March and April. So we'll be working on the FAFSA, more information to come about what that will look like this year, but we will make sure that we can help you fill out the financial aid forms. In December, January, and February, you kind of sit back. During all this time, you can be applying for scholarships from our College Center newsletter, or on Zello, there's a link to scholarships. In December, January, February, you're going to be hearing back admission decisions from the colleges. You're going to be hearing back from financial aid from the colleges. They might need specific forms sent to the colleges so they can get you a financial aid package, all sorts of stuff. So be checking your email, be checking your mailbox, because some colleges will mail you forms that need to be filled out. Please remember what email you use, and we'll talk about all those tips and tricks in the college application video, but it never hurts to hear that again. March and April, you'll have your admission decisions back and your financial aid award letters, which will break down how much your final tuition cost would be to attend a college. And we will help you kind of look at all those and figure out what the best decision is for you for college in the fall. And so that's usually how students will make decisions. If it's financial, also any questions that you have about making housing plans, picking a meal plan, all that kind of stuff, we kind of do the finishing up towards the end of the year in the spring. And so May 1st comes along. May 1st is National Decision Day, and students all across the United States are notifying their colleges, letting them know that they will be attending in the fall. And then that opens up slots for any student that might be on a wait list. And so May 1st is not a date that Ms. Mathowitz made up. It is a national date. And so we want you to also take part in that and notify your college. So then that way, with the rest of the month of May, we can help you figure out any loose ends that you have and make sure that you've signed up for everything that you need to, because in June you have your graduation, and we say goodbye to the class of 2021 and wish you luck and hope you go on and do bigger and better things outside of Washington. Again, all of this information is in the Schoology post in the resources folder, so you have it to reference. There's other information on here with deadlines for private colleges, Augsburg, Hamline, Gustavus, and we'll talk about those in the college application video, but just so you know, you can reference that on the senior year timeline. This concludes our little snapshot of the senior year timeline. Hopefully you have a better idea of what the big picture kind of layout is, and aren't overwhelmed by the whole process. It really does go really seamless, and seniors every year get through it. Any questions, feel free to email Ms. Mathowitz, your 12th grade counselor. Thanks.